Hello friends, welcome back to EduSet classes. As you can see on the screen, India and RCEP. So recently 15 countries have signed the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership on the sideline of online ASEAN Summit that was hosted by Vietnam on 15th of November 2020. So let's have a look over the topics which I am going to cover today are what is RCEP, countries which are member of RCEP, what is the importance of RCEP, what are the India's concern, why India have not joined RCEP, and why farmers were opposed to this, and what India will miss. So first, what is RCEP? RCEP is a free trade agreement which was first proposed in 2012 in ASEAN meeting that was held in Cambodia, and first RCEP held in Manila, Philippines in 2017. First RCEP. So it is one of the largest trading bloc which account for half of the world population with third of the world GDP, and it also contribute more than 30% of global trade. Its main aim is to boost trade by eliminating tariff and non-tariff barrier between the member countries so that goods and services can flow freely between the member states and consumers can get access to quality products at affordable price. Countries which are member of RCEP are 10 ASEAN plus 5. These are Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia and Singapore, Indonesia, Brunei, Philippines, China, South Korea, Japan, Australia and New Zealand. India had been a part of RCEP but it pulled out in November 2019, and the concern of India that lowering the custom duty and inadequate safeguard will adversely affect the India's manufacturing sector, agricultural sector and the dairy sector. Why RCEP is important for India? So the first reason is that it will boost to India's Act East policy, and at the same time India's trade with RCEP group of countries has increased over a past decade. So the RCEP countries became important for India. Another reason was that with the greater economic integration with these countries, India will get access to vast regional market, and India can also get advantage in the areas such as ICT, IT enabled services, healthcare, education, and ICEP will help in expanding into these market. Along with it will also attract FDI, and RCEP is also facilitate India's MSME sector. The next one is why what are the India's concern? Why India have not joined RCEP? The first reason is unfavorable balance of trade. Though India has increased the post free trade agreement with South Korea, Japan and ASEAN countries, but import has been risen faster than export from India. So India's import is continuously increasing with these countries than export. So there is a problem of unfavorable trade practices that is why India have not joined RCEP. Another reason was that India has already signed the free trade agreement with all the RCEP countries except China, and India had a trade deficit with 11 out of the 15 countries, RCEP countries, and trade as per the trade data, that India's trade deficit with China is higher than that of the remaining RCEP countries. So the trade deficit is a primary concern because of which India have not joined, as India as after signing RCEP, cheaper products from China would have flooded into the Indian market. Third reason was the protection to the domestic industries. Lowering, because lowering and eliminating tariff on the several products like dairy products, steel products will hamper the domestic manufacture. For example, if we talk about the dairy product may face stiff competition from Australia and New Zealand. So so that was the another reason because of which India have not joined. And the next important reason is a lack of consensus over the rule of origin. India wanted to that country of origin should be clearly defined, and India concern over the possible circumvention of rule of origin law, and the criteria used to determine the national source of product was not addressed. Suppose what China is doing, and these are the ASEAN countries on which India do not charge any ड्यूटी, मतलब ड्यूटी फ्री ट्रेड होता है यहाँ पे, ठीक है. और ऑन चाइना इंडिया चार्ज 10% एक्स्ट्रा इम्पोर्ट ड्यूटी सपोज. सो China start sending their product through this route. China first sent their product to the South Asian country, ASEAN countries, or then export to India. So the rule of origin was not clearly defined under this deal. That is why India have not. China was circumvent. China do not export directly, but circumvent through this route. So that is why India have not joined. Another reason was that India demanded that there should be a more market access in services as well along with the goods, and that India's concern was that any agreement that India would sign in goods without simultaneous agreement on services, trade and investment will hamper the India's interests. So that is why India have not signed. Another reason was that the India also worried about the keeping 2014 as a base year. So India has, as we all know that after 2040 India has raised the import duty on several products. So India has thought that base year should be 2014 for tariff reduction instead of 2013, but China is demanding that base year should be 2013. If India will use the base year before 2014, it would mean a drastic drop in the import duty on these products. So India was not agreed. um, these are the reasons because of which India have not joined RCEP. Why farmers were opposed to this? Farmers were opposing RCEP because farmers having a fear that after signing RCEP, the import duty on agricultural product will reduce, or it may reduce to zero, which will ultimately lead to dump in foreign products into the Indian market, and it would lead to the drastic drop in the prices. So that is why the farmers was opposing RCEP, which ultimately lead to agrarian crisis as well. And if we talk about dairy and plantation sector, so New Zealand and Australia having a cheap product in dairy sector, so which will start dumping these product in Indian market. So that was the concern. And Southeast Asian countries are good in plantation crops like rubber, coconut, palm oil. So there will be a large inflow of these products into the Indian market at the competitive price. That's why farmers were not ready, and there was also concern that dependence on the foreign import will increase. So that is why India have not joined. What India will miss? India has a target to become a 5 trillion economy, or to become a export oriented economy and the manufacturing hub. So not but now India will not integrate with this economy, then it will be difficult to achieve this target. ठीक है. Next one is India will miss the benefit of market access of RCEP liberalization, and it will also negatively impact the activist policy of India. So and there why India need to review the RCEP, and the reason why India need to review it. So as we all know that after the due to COVID-19 pandemic, world economy are facing a steep decline. So RCEP can provide an opportunity to India to recover its economy, inclusive development and job creation, and will also strengthen a regional supply chain. So that is it for the day, friends. I hope you have learned something new, and thank you for watching video. Bye bye.